How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good.
That's
Had
good.
a alcohol-free Guinness in the office today.
Proper thing. Proper thing. What time of day was that?
8:30 a.m.
Oh, not bad. No, this is my first real beer I'm having right now, actually. So,
Oh, really? Okay. No,
well,
I got I did have a couple drinks while making a good Irish supper. We had potato pancake, crusted potato pancakes, and sausages.
nice, man. No, we did roast beef sandwiches.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there you go. Welcome to the afternoon pint.
Mm. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like we have anybody listening in yet on this live YouTube edition, but we
Yeah,
didn't really.
exactly.
We just decided to do something today because we didn't have a show scheduled and we didn't really have anything else going on, and so we don't even have a guest. So the guest is each other. So
Yeah.
ask the deepest, darkest questions, Matt. You go first. I'll go second.
Yeah.
I guess one question that I do want to leave with for you though is you have something pretty cool coming up.
Yeah.
You were tapped on the shoulder, asked to lead a certain campaign to help raise money for a very good cause for blood cancer research here,
Yeah.
nationwide. It's a huge organization. Tell me a little bit about that so people listening can kind of understand what you're doing.
Yeah, so it's called Visionary of the Year. It's a campaign. It runs for 10 weeks. So we're kicking this thing off a week from today, March 24th, and I have until June 5th to raise a bunch of money. Doing a lot of work in the background, getting ready to line stuff up to get ready for the campaign. Campaign goes live in a week from now, so I'll have a website. We'll be able to share that out on our pages and all that stuff later. But really, what the idea is, it's 10 weeks, and I need to raise as much money as possible. I want to raise over 100 grand. Um, it is a bit of a competition. So, I'd like
Yeah.
to kind of get out there and really kind of compete as much as possible. In the end, everybody wins. Like, I don't win, like, I don't necessarily win anything outside of, like, yay, I get to say I raise the most. But um, in the end, everybody wins. It's the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of Canada. It's a charity. It does a lot of work. There's research being done right here in Halifax. There's some really important research being done in Ottawa. And yeah, just super excited to kind of get into this thing. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So can you still hear me there? Oh, sorry, I just
Yeah.
went off the thing for a second. Okay, cool.
No.
Yeah. So, I mean, how does these visionary things work? How you guys get selected and stuff?
So there's a nominating committee. So they have people that work on this, and they have people that go in and they find people, I guess, in the community, and yeah, just select people to go along and to really choose who to choose, right? Like,
Geez, Matt, we got 29 people watching. Keep talking now.
oh, there you go.
Happy
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day if you're watching.
Happy
This is
St.
a
Patty's Day,
St.
everybody. Yeah.
Patrick's Day special. Come have
Cheers.
have a drink with us if you're 19 years or older, or 18 in Quebec, or 21 in the U.S. Right?
Wherever, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so blood cancer, so the campaign will be live. Anyone who wants to help out, I'll take all the help I can get. It's really really cool thing. So these committees, there's a committee that the association decides to kind of form,
Mm.
and they are tasked with finding people in the community kind of who they feel can do a good job at this. So luckily I was really my name came up a couple times, and they just felt me out. They were like, kind of, hey, do we want you to be a part of the selecting committee, or do you want to actually be a part of this, be the fundraiser? So I figured I'd give this a go. It's a 10 week thing, and then we're just go go go.
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay. Cool. Well, that
yeah,
sounds like a lot of fun. So, you got some games or some ideas of what you wanted to do to help make this thing more interesting, right? So, why don't we
yeah,
kick off one of your first games and see if anybody starts following along? We'll say hi to Biddleman and, gosh, I kind of going to try to say these names in the chat. Eric
yeah,
and GIF. Uh, yeah, I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're having a really good day.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's great. So
Yeah.
all right, so the first game I wanted to play is perfect to play with you because I'm a
Okay.
sports guy. You're not really a sports guy.
I'm not a sports guy. That's right. So I don't watch sports very often. What's up, Vanessa Schwepp? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I'm not a sports guy. You're a sports guy. So let's play this sports game. Is this gonna
Okay,
just make me look stupid because I don't know about sports? Is that what this is?
it's no, no. Actually, this game is it's honestly, it's not an easy game. Quite
Okay.
honestly,
Well,
it's
why are we
not
doing
easy.
it? I'm having a
Be-
beer. I want to relax.
because it's a fun game. You don't need to know anything about sports other than the fact that you're not going to know any of these people. So I'm going to read you a name.
Okay.
You your only job is to tell me, is this a real athlete or is it a made up name that I like, either I made up or found someone that like made it up. That's it.
Okay. Let's go. I should do the same thing with you for music artists after, like
Yes.
the musicians and stuff, huh?
The
All right.
ne-
Well, I'll do play yours first. Let's go. I'm excited.
all right.
All
All right.
right.
So we'll kick off the first name I'm going to give you is Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts
Real or
is
fake?
it's a dope name. I gotta say, if there's a real person out there named Mookie Betts, he's a soldier. He's a cool guy. I probably like him. I would say he's real and he plays football.
He is real. He plays
Yeah.
baseball. He played for the
Oh,
yeah, he was a Red Sox and he was a Dodger. He's won multiple World Series. Yeah,
damn.
one.
Okay.
He's a top tier guy actually. Yeah. So I
Cool
start out.
name. Cool name.
Yeah. All right. The next one, Booger McFarlane.
Is this a real name or a nickname?
You tell me if that's a name that this person goes by. Like
Oh, goes by. So it's an alias. So it's a real person because it's a stupid
sometimes
ass
no,
name.
sometimes these
Oh,
are people's legit no, these are sometimes people's legit real names.
I feel like the way this story's being told, it's a real person. I'll try to guess the sport. I think Booker McFarlane plays um, some like maybe pick me up, pick. I don't know. I'm thinking nose picking. No, I'm thinking. Why would they call him Booger? Maybe he's sticky. Maybe he's good at the basketball, right? So let's call a Booger McFarlane a basketball player, right?
He's a football player, but he's now, I mean, formerly, but he's an analyst.
Okay,
So he is a real guy.
cool, man,
Real
cool.
guy.
Lots of
All
people
right.
saying hi in the group chat. Hello back. Hope
Hello,
if you're
everybody.
enjoying this sports game, let me know the answers if Matt's chiming them out. Maybe you guys can help me out. He's got to say a name. You guys got to tell me there's a real sports person around. Help me cheat at this game a bit. I have
All
no
right.
idea what's happening. Okay, who's the next sports game person?
Number three. If this is real or fake. Rusty Kuntz.
His name's Rusty Kuntz. Real. Has to be real. That's a great name too. 10 out of 10 for that name. He has to play. If he played golf, he'd be my favorite golf player of all time. Does he play PGA by any chance?
No, it's again, it's most. You know what? Honestly, most of these guys are baseball or football. So yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
but it is that is a real guy.
Okay, Rusty Kuntz. Shout out to Rusty Kuntz, a real guy. And what team does he play for?
Not anymore. It's
Not
retired.
anymore. Oh, okay.
All
What,
right.
what year was this?
Oh, I don't know the year. I don't know.
Oh,
Jesus.
come on, man. I'm trying to get some sports history from you. Happy St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day to you, man. Callie Dawn,
Hey, there you
Ontario. What's
go.
up, dude? Small town north of Toronto. I hope you're having a beer, my friend.
Do you like tea or coffee? Someone asked there. So do we like? I mean, I don't drink either because caffeine makes me go nuts. But so I just drink beer.
I'm a coffee guy 100%. But I just got matcha tea, man, and
Oh,
it's
match
pretty
is good.
cool. It's all right. It's pretty relaxing. But
I like it.
yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I like everything, man. Coffee's good though. Coffee's good. I'm
All
just
right.
like worried I'm going to answer a question. There's going to be some setup to make me look stupid, right? In
No,
this
no,
group
no.
chat.
Honestly,
They're
this
gonna,
is
people are going to be
okay.
mean to me.
All right.
Okay.
The next one I got here. Um, Meta World Peace.
Meta World Peace.
Yeah.
Meta, is that the person's name?
Meta World Peace.
The first name's Meta and the last name's World Peace. Is the middle name World? Like Meta World Peace? Like he just goes by Meta Peace, it's short? Like, yeah, I gotta understand this better.
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing: is like, is it real or is it fake? If it's fake, it's nothing. If it's
Uh,
real, yeah,
okay. Meta, this is has to be a fake name. It sounds terrible.
it's a basketball player's name.
Oh my gosh. Okay, basketball's one of my favorite sports to watch. Still didn't know that was a basketball player.
You
Yeah.
would probably know him as a different name but he legally changed his name to Meta World Peace, but his name was Ron Artest.
Okay, so we got more people in the group chat. I hope these people are over 19. Do you like cats or dogs better?
I mean, I like animals in general. You have everything, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I think I like cats better. The
do
dogs
you?
are pretty
Okay.
awesome. Yeah, they're both good, man. Like they're both. My dog's awesome. I mean, I love them all my animals. I mean, the guinea pig, I'm take it or leave it. Like that thing is he has a great name. His name's Batman, though. It's a good name for a guinea pig. So
That is pretty good.
now
All
the
right, I got another
reason
one for you.
no, no, slow down. The reason why he's called Batman, I know you want to know, right?
Oh well, I
Well,
I
the
know
kid,
why, but I should have asked. Yes,
yeah. That's how you set up good conversation. Yeah. So no, the reason he's called Batman is he looks like Two Face, but the kid wasn't listening. So I was like, oh, it looks like Two Face from Batman. She just heard Batman, and now he's forever called Batman. That guinea pig's lived for almost 6 years. Isn't that fantastic?
that is. You
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna say Two Face,
Yeah.
my opinion,
Yeah.
is the best is the best Batman villain. I know everyone thinks it's Joker, but just I'm a Two Face guy.
Cool. Someone's saying they have a dog named Tinu. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, and a cat named Zia. Zia's a dope name for a cat. Is there
That
any
is that
baseball
is
players named Zia?
not that I know of.
Okay, cool. Your next sportsy question.
All right, I'm gonna give you one of the most famous names:
Okay.
Hingle McCringleberry.
Whoa, what?
Hingle McCringleberry.
Hingle the Kringleberry sounds real. Where was he from? What was he doing?
Completely fake.
Hingle the Kringleberry?
Yep, completely fake.
Cool
And
name though. Cool
you know where
name.
I stole him from?
No.
Key and Peele.
Oh, is that where it's from? That's probably why I heard it before and just thought it was real. What skit was that?
Making fun of athletes' names.
Oh, really?
It was a guy. It was a guy who was like doing his draft reel, and yeah,
Wow,
so that was
Vanessa
his
has
name.
4 cats and 2 dogs. That's a lot of cats, man.
She has you beat. Holy smokes! You were like
Insane.
Doctor Doolittle.
Yeah, that's a lot of cats. Yeah, so there's like a whole conversation going on in the chat right now.
Chats.
This is a whole new world to us. This is our first time doing a YouTube live chat, so please jump in and say hi. I don't think we're that popular yet, but oh gosh, no, wait, who's that there? That's Elon Musk just joined the chat. Look, what's up, Elon? How you doing, man? Yeah, just joking. He's not there. Anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, so here, why don't we try a few game questions with you? We'll try some rapper names, and you can tell me if they're a real rapper or not. Okay?
Okay, I wasn't done yet, but it's okay.
Well, how many more of these sports ones do you got?
I got 5 more names.
Is anybody listening to us for real? Tell me if we should do the sports games or the rappers. If you're listening, should we do the sports questions or real rapper name questions? We're waiting.
While we're
Hello,
waiting.
guys.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, that's Russian. So
yeah, okay,
while we're
cool.
waiting, I'm gonna throw one name out to you.
All right,
Ha
cool.
ha ha ha. Clinton Dix.
Haha, Clinton Dix. That's a sports name or not a sports name?
Yeah, fake or real?
First name's Haha.
Yeah,
Where's he from?
it would be nothing if it was fake, and it would be somewhere if it was real.
Say it's a real name.
It is a real name. Played for the Packers. Yeah,
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 yeah, sounds like a real name. It just sounds too ridiculous to not be a real name.
right. But you know what?
Oh,
I'll tell you. There's one real name here that I think is absolutely hilarious. I think it's right up your alley. His name is Dick Butkus.
that's a real name.
That is a real name.
Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
player, coach, everything. Yep. All right. What if I said Tiki Barber?
Name sounds real to me. It sounds real.
It
Are these
is
all
real.
real names?
No, there's some real, there's some not real. What about Coco Crisp?
Coco Crisp.
Yeah.
It's a cool name. Sounds like an arch nemesis on the football field, right? Yeah, is that it? Is he a football guy?
No.
Made him up?
No, he's real. He's a baseball player.
Baseball player. Okay.
Yeah. All right. What about Sauce Brown?
Sauce Brown. Baseball or non-baseball? What are we asking here?
Is it a real name or a fake name?
Sauce Brown. Man, that name's familiar. So I'm going to say real baseball player.
It is not real.
Not real?
But Sauce Gardner is real, and he's a football player.
All right. Wow.
What about Buzz Toofer? Which
Games
sounds
I
awesome.
Hey Alex, games I don't want to play for 600. Let's go. What? What is it
Buzz
now?
Buzz Twofer.
This is like being stuck in one column of Jeopardy for far too long. It's just like the fucking excuse me, the column that never ends. This is brutal.
Listen to the name.
Yes. What?
Buzz Twofer.
Buzz Toofer. Well, I don't get it. What's the joke behind that name?
Well, first of all, you catch a buzz if you drink a Twofer.
Oh, okay. I got it.
But is it a real name or is it a fake name?
Um, yeah, it's a real name, we'll say.
It is. I thought you would think I made that up because of the booze. But that's a
No,
real name.
still good name though.
It's a
So
great
someone
name.
someone asked who is Buzz Toofer?
Oh, he's a guy who played in like 1930 something or whatever. Like, yeah.
What did he
Long
play?
time.
Baseball?
No, that was football as well.
Okay, cool.
All right, last one. Nebraska Jones.
Nebraska Jones. Okay, Nebraska Jones. Would be a fake name.
Nailed it. Fake name.
Just sounds a little wacky. Okay. Um,
You did pretty good, man. I must say. I thought you were going to get more stumped on certain ones, but I think you only got like two or three wrong.
well, I didn't guess the sport though. I was trying to get the bonus points. I was off on a lot of the sports, right? But I mean, the names. Well, if I see a name that's clever or funny or weird, they do stick in your head, right?
That's
A
true.
lot of other names don't. So let's try rapper names. What's real and what's not. Now,
Let's go. This would be a good one too. Yeah.
I'm going to have to consult Spotify on this because you know what? As ridiculous as I might get with names, they might actually exist, right?
That is
So
true. I had to do that as well. Like when I put in fake names, I use Chat GPT to see if they were real names.
and maybe if you're listening, you might find your own rapper name, like your own inner rapper name. So if the name's not taken, you can take it and become that rapper and send us your rap song. We'll play it on the next episode of Afternoon Pint. It's listened to in how many countries, Matt? A few thousand? Yeah, there you go. How many countries
I
are
I
there?
could I could I could be Lil Pint.
Okay, Little Pint. I like that one. Okay, so the first rapper name is going to be Lil Pipsqueak. Is Lil Pipsqueak a rapper?
Little Pipsqueak.
Lil, like just
Lil, yeah,
L-A-L.
yeah, Lil,
So
yeah,
we're
yeah,
all Lil.
Like
So it's
Lil
no
Wayne
little.
or
Yeah, yeah,
Lil Pint, yeah.
right.
Um, Lil Pipsqueak. I think that would be a real name. I think someone would call themselves that.
Okay. It's a great name if it's not a name, and it was the first one that popped in my head.
Oh, you
It
just
is
made it up.
I
Okay.
did make it up, and it is not a rapper, but it's a song. There's a song called Little Pipsqueak, but there's no
Okay.
rapper called Little Pipsqueak. So maybe that'll be my new rapper name. I like that. Pipsqueak's a great word. It's very underutilized. Yeah.
I agree.
All
I
right,
agree.
cool. Next one. Um, Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. Not Papa Smoke, but Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go real.
He's real. That's right. Yeah, he had a monster hit. And then unfortunately, he died very shortly after the hit. But
Oh,
yeah, really popular rapper there. Went up the charts for like 1 second. Even 50 Cent endorsed him, and then unfortunately, he didn't last that long. Right?
whew, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So next musical artist. I'm making these.
Yeah. I can just guess fake all
God.
the time, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. 2 Chains.
Oh, that's a real. I know that. That's a real. Yeah.
Okay. All
You
right.
can't go. You can't go that mainstream.
I'll try to fool you on a really okay. 4 Chains.
That would be really stupid if someone decided to go with that. But so I'm gonna go fake.
Let's just see here. Yeah, there's no artist that's registered under Spotify named 4 Chains. There's 4 Bats.
All
4
right.
Bats is a pretty hard name. It's like you have bats for you and your friends, right? Like that's a pretty
The,
tough rapper name.
Vanessa says, "How old are we? We're in our 40s."
Yeah, we're old. Yeah, but young to older people. It depends. How old are you guys? Yeah. All right. So, all right, we got to get another one here, man, and I might wrap this game up quickly. Um, 2K Sports.
Ooh, I think that's real.
Let's check it out. So, the name 2K Sports comes from one of the most popular sports video game brands. That's why I
But
thought of it.
I'm pretty
But
sure
let's see if
two.
it's
I'm pretty sure 2K is at least 2K. I think is a real rapper.
well, 3K is a real rapper, Andre 3000, right? So, yeah, like from Outkast. But there is no 2K. There
Okay.
is an artist though that calls himself Y2K Sports.
Oh,
That's
okay.
pretty freaking close. I
Yeah.
don't know how popular he is here. Let's just have a little look at him here. Let's see. Y2K Sports Cheapers. He has a song with 12 million views, and it
Ooh.
looks like it's about doner kebab nachos. That sounds like a. Let's see if we can play it here really quick. I don't think he'll be mad if we play his song. Let's see what he's
Probably not.
like. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's like a dance club. Una kebab nacho, Alejandro Garnacho. Una kebab nacho, Alejandro Garnacho. Megaphone, telephone, Gianluigi Buffon. Megaphone, telephone, Gianluigi. Shout out to Y2K Sports. What a name. Yeah.
I know.
Um,
I know. There's like a rapper called NBA or something like that, and I was like, is he? How is he not being sued
that's a great.
by
My
the
rap name,
NBA?
my rap name should be the CRA. I'm taking all your money at the end of the year, mother. Yeah. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. That'd be a fun rap name. Yeah.
So, if you want, we can go into some other things. I got another kind of fun game, which is just hot takes, and I wanted to see so people could get to like know us a
It's
little
just
bit
like
better.
that show on the subway where Buddy asks some hot takes and stuff.
That's the Subway takes. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Let's try that game.
All right. Well, so here's what here. Well, I got a whole bunch of them here. We'll go through it and we'll see. But I do like that Subway take. That is pretty good.
Cool.
Um, let's see what Tobin thinks about this. Movie theaters are overrated. What do you think? Yes, agree or disagree?
Oh man, no, it depends. Movie theaters did hit a point of like being ridiculous in terms of cost and of going, right? You know, to the point where it just wasn't it did seem cheaper to watch stuff on your big screen at home. But that being said, when a good movie comes out, not particularly a blockbuster, but just a really immersive film, man, seeing it in the theater is still the coolest thing. Like, you know, it doesn't matter how like I got a big you know I have a really good home theater set up and
Yeah, you do.
I'm big into that stuff. But I still love seeing some movies in theaters. And it's always the ones that you don't think that will surprise you the most, like those smaller projects. Uh, you can get more immersed in them than you can at home because at home you got your phone on your lap and you're distracted. But in the movie theater, you kind of force yourself, or most people kind of force themselves not to use their phones. And I say for almost that reason alone, theaters are still massively overrated, and it's great to get out and see a show.
So they're not overrated then.
No, I think they're great. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I think the popcorn pricing is overrated. I think we gotta bring the popcorn pricing down. If
I
I was the
agree.
governor of theaters, like, I would try to find a way to make, my popcorn not a $35 experience, right? So, yeah, but other than that, I mean, still think going to the movies is an awesome experience.
But and you know what? I agree. And honestly, like as much as popcorn is expensive, there's nothing like theater popcorn.
I know, it's hard to replicate. You know, the best place to replicate, movie theater popcorn is gas stations. They do a pretty good job of it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So, yeah, so I really enjoy, the gas station there in Spryfield.
Yeah,
Man, they make the best darn popcorn going, so whenever I fill up my gas tank, I usually get a bag or 2, and I actually heat it up in the oven, get a little bit of, real butter when we're doing a big movie night here at the house, and it feels like we're at the theater.
cool. That's awesome.
Funny joke I heard about popcorn is unregulated snacks, right? Because 'Cause they're one of those snacks that you have that if you're watching, like most snacks, everything is, you look at the box now, you see the calories and the fiber and all that stuff, but not popcorn. You don't know what the hell you're ingesting when you're
That's true.
going to a theater with the salt and that weird fake is it butter? It's probably not butter. What am I what is this film that's going on my
Oh, we
popcorn?
have some people saying good night here, eh? So yeah, good night. I see Vanessa there. She says, "Ich bin Deutsch." So she's saying she's German. So
Okay.
willkommen, Vanessa.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you there, bud. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. So Erica says good night. So yeah, good night.
Mm.
All right. That's one hot take. Let's kind of change some things up here. Go something a little different. Very controversial topic. Very controversial topic. Pineapple on pizza is actually elite.
Well, let me tell you a story, okay?
Let's go.
All right. So, what's up? Before I say that, I was going to say hello to from the UK. What's up,
UK
man? How you doing?
Spitfire.
Spitfire. Maybe we got a hip hop. Spitfire sounds like that'd be a good rapper name. Spitfire.
That'd be a
Right?
fantastic rap name.
Basically, Spitfire, right? Like if he couldn't, he called himself Spitfire. That'd be a bad rap name, right?
Oh yeah.
Because then you get tore up in the battles. But if you were a good rapper and you called yourself Spitfire, great name.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Anyways, so the question was, what was it?
So pineapple on pizza is elite.
No, man. I mean, it's a great way to lure vegetarians into the meat world.
Okay, sure.
I know this from experience because Andrea, I really think that one of her first tries was the pineapple pizza with a little bit of bacon on it, right?
Yeah. So Canadian style, Hawaiian, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Spitfire saying no to pineapple, no.
Oh, Spitfire. Listen, Spitfire. I'm going to tell you right now pineapple, jalapenos, and bacon on pizza. I'm telling you, you try it, you'll come back and you'll be like, damn, Matt was right.
I'm with you, man. I like. Remember that pizza I got when we did. So we got all our old couples together. We had a couples night where we all got together, and we did that bring your own pizza night. And
Right.
I brought a spicy chicken pizza with pineapple on it. It was like a honey. What was it? Hot honey and
Yep.
pineapple,
Hot
and
honey.
I think
Yep.
bacon was on it. It was a good time, Spitfire, man. You would have liked that pizza. It was a really delicious pizza. Yeah. I
I
think
agree.
I might have won the pizza night that night. I don't know if we were competing, but you know.
Yeah, you might have. Yeah. I think you did. Yeah. You
Yeah, but
might
the
have.
other one that was really good was a French onion pizza. Somebody brought
Yeah.
our buddy Trevor brought and his, partner brought a French onion pizza, and that was wild, that was new.
Yep.
You brought a pizza with the entire world on it.
Yeah. It was like a 4 or 5 meat pizza.
It was so heavy. I
It
ate
was.
that pizza.
It should have been called the Noah's Ark of pizza because it had like two of every animal.
Had every animal on it. It was a good pizza though. I mean, there was like a good time for every kind of pizza. Like that type of pizza is good in like situations when you're with your buddies and you're just having a few of these pops, and that's a perfect time to have a Noah's Ark pizza. Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! The Spitfire's asking a question: Subaru Impreza or Mitsubishi Evo? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I
Cool.
do. I see. I like Subarus. I overall like really like the Subarus. I like the vehicle. They kind of feel like they can go
I
all
gotta
terrain,
look.
everything.
I gotta be honest with you. I have to look. What's the Evo look like before I make my answer? I can't remember.
Take a look.
I'm looking right now, man.
I am a, like I like. I don't have a Subaru. I've never had a Subaru, but I've always liked the look of them. They seem like you can go like camping in them. You can go a little bit off roading in
Uh,
them.
yeah, I'd go for the Evo, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a pretty
Okay.
cool. I don't know. I'd like to take the spoiler off it though, because I'm kind of modest, right? Like, I don't want a spoiler on my car, right? I'd rather have it just slightly tinted. Yeah. But
That's fair.
inconspicuous. Yeah, maybe beige.
Beige. The worst.
Like, I like the car. I just want to tone it down a little, you know?
Do
It's
you
a
know?
nice
So
parallel.
we have Vanessa here, who speaks German from probably from Germany, I'm guessing. And did you know that taxis in Germany? Because I've been to Germany 3 times, right? So
Oh, yeah.
taxis in Germany are all beige, like this terrible, like doll color looking beige. But they're also pretty much all like BMWs or Mercedes.
Let me ask you this, Vanessa, do they celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Germany? Oh, we got Spitfire. Would you lads follow the rally championship? No, man.
No,
I'm sorry, dude. Um,
I'm a football, baseball, hockey guy. Yeah.
yeah.
No, they
Oh,
don't celebrate.
see,
No,
they
they
don't
don't celebrate.
celebrate it. No. Okay. So no love. So no love for the Irish or our green shirts. That's okay. That's all right. If it's
We celebrate Oktoberfest though.
Oktoberfest, yeah, we do. We celebrate Oktoberfest hard. It's a good time. Yeah, we like the sausages. Good Oktoberfest sausages were really good. Sauerkraut,
A lot of these
beer.
people don't even know where we probably are, eh? Because we haven't really said it.
Oh
So,
well, okay. Where do you guys think we're from? Anybody can answer. Actually, it says it if you look.
oh, does it? All right.
Yeah, it says it. So never mind.
Are we married? We're not married together, but I mean, we're individually with long-term relationships. Yes.
Matt's married, and I'm in a long term relationship, but yeah, like not forever. No, I mean,
Spitfire, thanks
I
for
mean
coming.
not forever. You know, I should say not forever, not married. Oops, I didn't mean it like that. What is?
Spitfire thinks that we are that we're from the US.
No, 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 brother. We're from Canada. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're a little more peaceful.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. That's
Michael
correct,
Joseph,
Michael.
we're heterosexual. Yes, we are. Yeah.
Well, this is taking a weird turn. I felt like we're starting to get more people listening in, I think, though. So whatever, you guys keep having
It
fun with
goes
your
up and
questions.
down. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
yeah. So a
You
hot
want-
take for you. Hot take for you.
All right, let's go.
I'm making mine up as I go. Okay.
I
Okay.
got a whole bunch of them, so I'm good to go whenever you like. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So Donald Trump and the war on Iran. Do you think that was a good decision for him to go into Iran?
That's not a hot take. I am. Oh, well, there you go. Michael Joseph's Canadian too, so that's awesome. So, and then
What's up, man?
Spitfire says, "So you guys like chat show or something?" Oh, okay. So we're a podcast actually. So if you look right there, boom, afternoon pint. This is the first time we've ever gone live on YouTube, but we actually have a whole podcast of really interesting guests who come on and tell about their story and all that stuff.
Nobody listens to that either, man. So it's okay. Yeah.
What are you
Jump
talking
in.
about? We're the most popular podcast in where we're from. We haven't said where we're from. We just said Canada. We haven't said where in Canada though. Anyway,
Right.
back to your hot take question. I'm not a Trump fan, as anyone who listens to our podcast knows. Um, you know, I'm just I'm not a big Trump fan, so I don't really love war either. I understand that the regime in Iran was not a good regime, but there's kids dying and stuff like that, and I not really cool with that. So
Not cool with kids dying. Never.
no,
Right.
yeah,
You know, gotta give kids a chance, right? You know, no chance in that situation. Yeah.
yeah,
Gotta do
exactly. So
things more
yeah,
intelligently, right?
yeah, I think there's ways to do things, handle things a little bit better, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was a serious question. We're supposed to be doing fun hot takes.
Oh, I didn't understand the assignment. Michael Joseph's. I don't think Donald Trump has had a good idea since his late 60s. Okay, what were those good ideas he had in the late 60s? I want to know them.
Oh,
What is
look,
it
it's this
good
war,
for?
huh? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing aside from oil and spices.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Same as Dune, man.
Yes.
Have you seen Dune yet? They got another Dune movie coming out. I've loved the two Dune movies they came out with last year. They've been great.
Haven't watched a single one.
No, yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right, here's a hot take for you.
Sure.
So people don't actually hate Mondays; they just hate their job. So if you hate Mondays, you probably don't like your job. If you don't mind Mondays, you probably enjoy what you're doing.
It's a tough question because I'm different. I'm indifferent about Mondays. It depends on the Monday and it depends on the Sunday.
Michael
It-
Joseph says that Garfield would disagree. That was that. Yeah, Cheers to you on that
So
one. That's good.
I don't know. Mondays, no, Mondays don't bother me. I like Mondays because I kind of can hit the reset button and get back to reality a bit. Mondays to me are great. I think for the most part. Sometimes I hate Mondays when I really enjoyed the weekend or when I really enjoyed a vacation, right? Because
Yeah.
getting away and unplugging is pretty awesome too. But that doesn't necessarily mean you hate your job. Just means sometimes you're just like, oh frig, I need to unplug a little longer than I got, right? Maybe you had a crazy weekend, right? So
Yeah.
uh, no, my take is kinda right in the middle, man. I mean, some Mondays are awesome and other Mondays suck.
That's that. I mean, I don't. I think that that's not just hating Mondays in general, though.
No, I don't hate Mondays in general then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Monday, agnostic.
Oh, Michael Joseph here says he works in a restaurant, so he loves Mondays because a lot of restaurants close on Mondays, or that's their
Oh, yeah.
slow day, or that's
Right.
a typical day off because people aren't, that's obviously a low tip day if you're,
Mm.
that kind of thing. Obviously, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, that's what the restaurant industry makes their world, right?
Yeah, yeah, cool.
All right, I got an interesting one for you. This is almost philosophical for you.
Sure, let's go.
All right, so newer isn't better. Most things peak and then get worse. What do you think?
Mm, I don't think most things peak and then get worse. I don't know if I agree with that.
All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Michael. He's out.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Mike. I don't think that most things get. That's a tough one. I think you grow sentimental value with things over time, right? And but you also get excited by new. Well, who doesn't get excited by new, right? I mean, even though we want to pretend we don't, we all like new. You get a new phone, you're like, shit, that's pretty cool, right?
That's true.
This like a slightly better than my last phone. This is awesome, right? Even though it's just that tiniest bit of an upgrade, those mild inconveniences you had before are temporarily no longer an issue, right? And then that phone gets old, and then you want the newer phone again, right? But
Yep.
also, if it's like a car, like I got a car there that's 12 years old, 10 years old, and I like that car a lot. I don't want to stop driving it because I don't really see the value in buying a new car yet. Because I'm like, this car is great because it's cheap to drive and it's fuel efficient and slow insurance. So it's a smart buy, and I'm saving a ton of money that I can do other shit with. So
No, I listen. I'm with it. I get it.
I'm having a hard time with
These
these
are not
takes.
these are not my
I'm still.
these are not my opinions. These are just hot takes that I've taken off the internet and that I'm bringing to you.
Oh, okay, that's where you're getting them, okay. Let me see
Yeah.
if I find a hot day for you. Uh,
Also, I've moved over to this, which is called it's two stacks Irish whiskey because it's St. Patty's Day, so I'm having some Irish
oh,
whiskey.
yeah,
So a
nice.
single malt double barrel dram in a can.
I had those before, they're pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Cheers, buddy. I might go
Sláinte.
get one here in a minute.
Mm. Ah, there you go.
Let me just see here. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask it to make me a cup of Canadian political hot take
Political.
breakfast. Well, yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you love talking about the politics and stuff. So here, like, I want to really kind of get you in your zone here, so you can say some sharp shit that I can clip into micro clips and make you public enemy number one when I put this in post. Right.
Sounds
So let's
great.
go. Okay. Here's the first one. This is a hot one. Okay. Is Canada broken, or are we just uncomfortable with necessary change?
Canada's not broken.
Hmm.
Um, the world obviously has some things we're going through a tough time overall, but the country's not broken. Uh, I think we have good leadership in there right now, particularly. Maybe not so much in the last decade, but now we do. And I think we're making some long term investments that are going to pay off in dividends. And it's hard for some people to see right now. That's my take.
I like it.
Yeah.
Question number two. Are we overtaxed or underserved?
Probably both.
Serviced. Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably both. I do believe we're probably overtaxed. I think the people are probably overtaxed. Corporations probably need to be taxed more. The problem with that is it's hard for us to tax the ultra rich. It's hard to tax billionaires. It's hard to tax corporations because there's a reason why they're in the position they are in. They know how to not pay tax. So then what happens is it falls onto the individual, and we end up probably paying more than we should, and therefore, we're running deficits. So therefore, we get services. We saw services being cut here in Nova Scotia, and I just gave away where we were. So, but yeah, we have services cut here in Nova Scotia, and therefore we get underserviced because of that. So they need to figure out. There's people like who are a lot smarter than you and I that need to figure out how to tax billionaires and the such, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to tax people when they're like, like guys like Elon Musk, who's worth $500 billion, when he probably has none of that in salary or liquid money. It's all in stock, and his stock is valued. And then he takes, he takes loans out against his stocks. So he's spending borrowed money and then kind of trading it off for stocks and kind of thing. So he never ends up actually getting any income. So yeah, it's hard to tax somebody who's never, doesn't never shows income on in the run of a year, and yet they're worth, more money than some, like, most countries have in GDP.
Very good. Okay. Next question. Do you feel Atlantic Canada is being ignored or just not competing hard enough nationally?
It's probably both. Personally, I mean, I think we need to pull our fair share. We need to do more. We need to step up. I totally agree with that. We need to, and I do think our premier is trying to do that. I think Tim is trying to invest in things in the long run. I know he has some heat on some other things right now, but he is trying to do some long range things. We need to get started on those really quick though, because long term projects are great, but if you don't make it to those long term things, then you're just, your projects never come happen, right? And then we get a reset in government. So that's a problem. Uh, but also we're probably getting ignored. It's the fact that, we don't really have someone spending enough time here. Whether it's like, our federal government kind of giving us the attention we need, the things that we need to kind of to invest in us so that we can then therefore kind of return the favor. Because we're just a low vote, like all of Atlantic Canada is like what, 33, 34 seats or something like that.
Hmm.
Uh, we're Yeah, if you win all of us, we matter. But if it's a divided Atlantic Canada, then it's not going to turn the tables. It's not going to make too much of a difference. I'd love to see, and we vote first. Okay, um, so we see our votes come in first. It'd be interesting if we did it the other way, and kind of see the Atlantic Canada votes come in like last, but we always see BC and Alberta. It's just one of those things where it'd be interesting to see if we could hold the balance of power at some
Mm.
point. Where if it was like it was coming down to like if you want a majority or if you want to win, it came down to winning Atlantic Canada, then we could get some power there, which is, and this would lead to another thing is like there's the Bloc Québécois, which is to a party that a lot of people look at as a separatist group, but it's not a separatist group. It's a group that is a federal party that is there for federal Canada, but they want to withhold. They want to make sure they hold the interests of Quebec. If we had a block east or a block like Atlantic or whatever, where we voted all as one, oh man. Like, I think we could really hold some power there and start demanding things.
Funny you say that. I was listening to a clip of the Finland I think she's the former prime minister now, but she was just recently on their show, and they were talking about the advantage of having so many political parties, right? And it's weird as a Canadian or maybe as an American, you're like, man, that seems kind of daunting. Like having all of these political parties, that's kind of ridiculous. Why would you want to have like 10 political parties or 50?
Right. Yeah.
But when you think about what that does for the citizen, of giving them more choice and value, at that point, it becomes a lot easier to not agree on everything. Because
Yeah.
if Matt's about a bunch of things except for one thing, and Mike happens to be about that thing, and together the two of them are kind of a mix into that thing that you believe, then it makes a lot more sense when there's 15 players at play and the fields are now evenly thick, and then it's less hard to have influence over many political parties, right?
Yeah.
So maybe the answer for Canada is more political parties.
Could be.
To I mean, we tend to always lean into the sides of what goes on with Europe and what's going on in Carney was complimented greatly the other day. You saw that, eh?
Yep.
About his speech there, but that was and so it really makes me think like maybe we should be looking more into more political party options in Canada, and it might be better for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's make it harder to have majorities and make people have to work together more, right?
exactly. Yeah, and because by working together, you can defeat a lot of the things out there that I mean, your politicians even only have so much control, right? I mean, ultimately, there's someone that probably controls them, no matter what side you're on, right?
It's true.
Um, so the more irons you have in the fire, the higher the probability that you can get more good work done for the people in the country, right?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
It's
Yeah.
only my second beer, dude. Let's keep going.
That's
Yeah, this is
and look,
fun.
Vanessa down there keeps saying that she loves Canada, so that's awesome.
Thank you, Vanessa. Yeah, we love
And
Canada too, and
she's from Germany, so and I
Germany.
love
Yep,
Germany. Like I said,
yep,
visited
Germany's
3
awesome too.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, visited 3 times. My wife actually lived in Germany for a year. So absolutely love Germany.
This is cool. It's like we have guests on our show, but they're all just in a little chat thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of like a show, but uh, yeah, we don't have the hour quite framed out as normally. You want another one of these?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I
Well,
got
I
some,
mean,
you
you're
got
doing
some,
really
I'm
good.
good.
Oh wait, well, you fire one my way, and I'll shoot another one at you.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so oh, which one should I do? Okay, let's try this one. See, this kind of touches on the movie one before. Streaming has made movies feel less special.
Agree. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
All
mean,
right.
I mean, you and I both think of what happened to the Marvel movies. Like, we're both Marvel fans. Like, we're both superhero fans. But it came
Mhm.
to a point with Marvel movies where you and I were both probably like, I'll catch that one on streaming, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
We and everybody I know has that exact same thing. And I think what it was is because they started to blur the lines between theatrical and just streaming because of the series, right? Because you started watching Marvel series at home, and then next thing you know, you're watching Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then you're watching all these other like smaller pieces of that. These guys simultaneously were the biggest blockbuster drivers in the theater business at the time. So I think they kind of like I think Disney kind of messed it up a little bit by doing like the high quality streaming, and then simultaneously you had high quality programming on HBO and everywhere else, right? Like look at the caliber. You're seeing the best. You're seeing absolute master classes in television all of a sudden on every platform, right?
Yep.
So that diminished from the return of going to the theater. So I think it was a combination of those both of those things. I don't think it was just streaming, but I think it was streaming and the cinematic television that started to erupt, right? It was
Okay.
just like, now we're getting used to this. We're getting used to much deeper shows, right?
Okay, there it looks like Vanessa has to go. See you, Vanessa. Just go
There you go.
take
Have a
a
good night.
get
Happy
get some
St. Patrick's
sleep.
Day. We'll see you at Oktoberfest. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I got another one for you that leans
Okay,
into this.
sure.
So the hot take that I have is the first season of a show is usually the best usually the best one.
No, I don't agree with that.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I think I think the first season oftentimes can be a tough one.
I mean, look at a show. I know you like the show Parks and Rec, and I'm a fan too, right? So, I mean, that show to me was a first season for whatever reason. I did not like it. And I
It's
didn't even
yeah,
like like they hadn't figured out their main character, and she
yeah.
was Amy.
Polar.
Thanks,
Polar.
man. Amy
Yeah.
Poehler, and she's brilliant. Like she's so funny. She's so smart. But it like
She
the
wasn't that
first
great in the first season though, but
the
then
first
she got
season, she was
awesome.
just this one-dimensional, right? Like, she just didn't have
Agreed.
that kind of depth until, like, you didn't see beyond the, "Oh, okay, she's an idiot." Like, you got that in the first season, but you didn't get much else out of who that was. When she started building on that character, man, it became like one of I mean, Michael Scott's, like, from The Office, in the American Office, the British Office is great too, but Michael Scott is one of the funniest characters ever, right? Like,
Easily. Easily.
and she was not there the first season, but sh as soon as, like, 2nd or 3rd season went, man, she rivaled it, and she probably at times, they were on the exact same playing field by probably and I
Ooh,
just think that was I think they were very similar because
that's
they
a
both
hot
had
take because I don't even think Leslie was the best character on that show.
no, I think there was a lot of great characters on that show, but,
Yeah, but
I thought
Ron Swanson's the best character on that show.
Ron Swanson's amazing on that show, and,
But Michael Scott's still like
I modeled my life after Ron Swanson, that's a whole different story, but, but, but yeah, no, but, like, I really do, I think she was friggin' awesome in that show, man, she deserves her
yeah.
flowers for just I don't know what changed in the writing room, but it's funny, I'm watching, Andrea and I are watching, Modern Family right now.
Oh, great show. Yeah.
And it's a great show, and I know it's an older sitcom, but I find, like, from episode to episode, the way that they choose to write the character completely affects how you feel about that character, like, holistically, and the only one that seems to stay consistent on that show is Phil. Like, they got Phil down. They don't really contort Phil too much. Like, Phil's kinda like the Homer, but, like,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
Homer had his, like, weird phase where Homer was just not funny or, like, or he was just too unhinged or he was too d grotesque, and then, they dialing in to get the perfect Homer writing-wise in The Simpsons was a science. Like, there was
Right.
times it was present, there was times you're like, "Holy fuck, that doesn't even feel like Homer anymore," right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I find that with, what's his wife's name's character in the show?
It's Julie, yeah, from
Julie.
yeah. Yeah,
So
what
Julie
it's
sometimes they make
Claire.
Julie
Claire is her character's name.
Claire in the show, like, sometimes they just make her out to be such an idiot, and I'm just like, well, she wasn't like that, like, like, last season, and, like, now she's, like, the pie in the face clown, and the next 2 couple seasons later, she's, like, kind of, like, just the cranky one, and
I
I
know what
just
you
find
mean. She does kind of go from like kind of trying to be goofy, but and then to being like serious and stuff like that. But
yeah,
I think we all do that though. I actually like that about her. I think
yeah,
like we all have sides of us that are um not, we're sometimes we're serious and sometimes we're just goofy and whatever. And like, she goes all in on Halloween and like she's
right.
obsessive about it and everything. I actually honestly like Claire. This might be my personal hot take, but I would put Claire easily in the top 5, maybe even top 3 of best TV moms.
Whoa. That is a
Yeah.
hot
That is my hot take because I think, Claire Dunphy is like, she's a great character. Great character. Yeah.
awesome.
Like yeah. It's like, I wanted to ask, a couple. Well, I mean, it's not out yet, but a couple weeks ago, whatever, we recorded an episode where I had in one of our 10 questions,
Mm,
I wanted to ask the film guy Tyler his favorite TV dad,
right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean that's a tough call. Like favorite TV dad, I mean it's probably Homer Simpson for me, but um,
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
up there. Yeah.
He would definitely be up there. It probably has to be Homer Simpson. But I mean, there's some great TV dads out there for sure, right?
Phil Dunphy's pretty good TV dad though too.
He's
He's
great. Phil
pretty
is
funny.
awesome.
Yeah.
Luke is like Luke is the low key guy, like almost like in The Office. Like Kevin is like my low key favorite character. Like obviously
Yeah.
Michael Scott's great. Like you have Dwight who's great. Like, you just have those characters, right? Um, but
Was Creed's the best character, right? Is it Creed?
Creed, Creed, no, geez, no.
He's so funny.
In all honesty, like as like I don't know if you consider Kevin a B character or a C character,
Sure.
but any of Kevin is one of my favorite non-A characters of any TV show ever. Like
I'd say he's pretty good. I mean, I can't say nothing bad. I mean, I
he's
think
so good.
I
Like
never
that
slept
guy
with him.
is
I'll never forget about that chili episode for like ever. I'll remember that chili episode till I die. Right? It
the
was like,
chili episode's great, but even the episode where like the new HR Michael Scott's girlfriend there, can't remember her name right now, it's escaping me, but his girlfriend and then the person he eventually marries, um, is she thinks he's slow. And like Dwight's like berating him for being an idiot and all that stuff. And she's
yeah.
like, she's like, you can't do that. And like he's special or something like that. And he stops and was just like, wait a minute, right? And he kind of realizes that she thinks like he thought that she was like flirting with him, but really she was just treating him like he was like kind of special, mentally kind of slow or whatever.
Was you're right. That was iconic. That was a great episode. Yeah.
So good. So good. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to ask you now. We're switching over industries. We're going over into the music industry. These are hot take questions, but just fun, right? Fun and dumb. Good for laughs and nothing else.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Okay. This is just a personal question for you. What's the last song you remember just vibing out in your car to that you just were like, you felt in the moment, you're like, this is the greatest fucking song. I'm having a good time.
Okay, well, those are two different questions because vibing out and having a great time versus this is the greatest song are very two different questions.
Oh, really? See, they're not to me. That's interesting.
No, because I mean, just because I'm vibing out to something doesn't mean I think it's the greatest song.
Okay, what were you vibing out to recently that you think was a good song?
You're gonna laugh so much. So because as you know, I have a 4.5 year old,
Yes.
and so he gets into like different trends and songs and stuff like that, and movies or whatever. And a song that we listen to a lot lately, and I have to admit, I actually legit truly enjoy it, is Golden, the K-pop Demon Hunter song.
Okay, I haven't heard it. Gracie, I know
It's
Gracie watched the movie,
yeah,
but I haven't seen it. So yeah.
it's a good song, man. Like, if you actually listen to it, it's like I know it's like K-pop kind of sound or whatever, and it's like it's not necessarily my jam of songs, but like listen to the song, listen to the lyrics, and it's like it's actually really good. It's really
Cool.
good. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Cool answer. No, I don't think it's a bad answer at all. I'm not laughing. I mean, K-pop shit's popular. I don't listen to it, but I mean, I
It's
don't hate
very
it.
popular.
All right, one other one. All right.
I think you should answer the same question though first.
Oh, last song I was vibing to. Well, I'm listening to the Gorillaz album right now. So,
Gorillas.
so the Gorillaz were one of my favorite bands of all time, and I think
What?
the creator of the Gorillaz, his name's Damon Albarn, and like his whole I mean, people like he to me he's like one of the last really cool frigging people out there in like mainstream music because what happened is he was the front man for Blur back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And he's from the UK, and he had a bit of a kind of like stink up with Oasis, like didn't really confront them, but
Probably everybody does.
didn't think they were all that. And this is a very hip hop thing to do, but what he did is he put one of his songs up against Oasis the same day they were releasing the song. So I can't remember the Oasis song, but the song that Blur put out was song 2, which every
Oh,
which is a huge Big Shiny Tunes iconic
mega hit,
song.
mega
Woo!
hit.
If you don't know about it, hear it. It's a great song. So he puts out this song, and they kick Oasis's ass in the UK, and they kind of become like
Yeah,
heroes, right? So after Blur, he like wants to create different types of music and kind of start to bend genres and do weird shit with it. And he finds an animator, and they create the Gorillas. Like so, it's
yeah.
like
No,
him and the
I
animators,
love them. I loved them back in like
and
26 years ago.
so they've been putting out albums for years, and they just put out a publish a work that's like it's about 8 or 9 minutes long, and but it's a music video that to me is almost mind meltingly awesome, and it's all done with hand drawn animation, and it's almost like a tribute back to like the Jungle Book of the '60s, right,
Okay.
and '70s, and it is a to watch this thing. You could show it to your kid; it's not offensive,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just very surreal and psychedelic and all that kind of stuff, right? But it's no way offensive or really pointing to anything derogatory. But it's just like it's a really freaking cool song. And so that got me into the album. They got a song on there called "The Good Dictator," uh, which is a really kind of introspective song. He's always been very political in his music, and it's a great song. So I'd say that's what I'm vibing to the most right now. And great
Cool.
hip hop on there too. It has Black Thought. They just did a performance on SNL the other week with Deltron 3000, and that was a Clint Eastwood song from back in the day. So they just performed that song for the first time in 25 years live on TV, right?
Huh.
And that was pretty iconic. And I mean, it's just sometimes you don't realize, you listen to these people and you almost thought like nobody else listened to them. And then you realize, oh, wait, the whole world listened to those guys quietly too, right? I wasn't alone in that one. And so I think that's really cool. And I think they put out one of their best albums, probably like one of their top 3 albums, I'd say, in this year. So long
Cool.
answer.
Oh
It's a
no,
long
man,
time.
I'll go check them out because I mean I used to love the Gorillas back in the day,
Oh
and
man, man.
I didn't know they were still making music. No,
Mhm.
I did no idea.
They're doing a North American tour. They'll be in a couple stops in Canada. They'll be in Toronto, and they'll be in Montreal in October, I believe. So
How does an animated band do tours?
they perform in front of their music with like a big ass jumbotron of the animation, right? So it's pretty
Okay,
awesome. Both sides. So you know, we've all been to live concerts, and you see these like ants playing their hearts out if you're up in the nosebleeds. So you kind of get a great show if you're up in the nosebleeds with these guys, because at least you can see the jumbotron animations and enjoy the show and the experience, right? So it's
sounds
actually kind of works out better. They
sounds like a really good concert to go to on cannabis.
yeah, or go deeper, but we won't get into that right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't go any deeper, but yeah, yeah. But
Mm,
yeah, okay, 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 okay. All right. You got a
yeah.
hot take, or do you want me to give you one, or what? Go for it.
All right, hot take. Let's try a hot take on I just hot take. Phew, this is a conspiracy hat one. Uh,
Oh, okay. I am not a conspiracy theorist, so let's
I know
go.
you're not. Do you think the middle class is quietly being phased out?
Purposely or like
Just
indirectly?
indirectly, I think it would be the way to
So
answer
I
it.
mean, like, if it's indirectly, then that's not a conspiracy theory. I think that probably could be happening. I think that's the way our society, unfortunately, is going. Is like you're either making it or you're not. So it feels that way.
Mhm.
I'm not an economist. I'm not an expert in any way. It feels like that sometimes. And AI worries me a little bit about how jobs will go because everyone's an expert on, we have quote unquote experts that think these jobs are going to be obsolete when when AI fully takes over. It's like these are the 7 jobs that'll only exist, or Bill Gates said these are the 3 jobs that'll exist, and all that bullshit. Everyone seems to have an opinion on that. Indirectly, yeah. sometimes feels like the world is being divided into two classes, and that's have and have nots. Unfortunately,
Mhm.
I don't think it's intentional though.
Right.
I just I don't I, like so I'm not going to go down the conspiracy theory of like the world order is trying to create two classes of people and that's all they want and you'll own nothing and be happy kind of like that stuff. I don't buy into
So
that.
so you don't subscribe to that, but you do subscribe to the notion that that, the cost of making it or the cost of doing well, that bar is skyrocketed, and we're not probably talking about it enough. Is that a good assessment?
I think so. Like when you look at certain reports, you look at like we have because of social media, AI, and entertainment. Um, we have more millionaires being made every day than we've ever had.
Mhm.
So there's that, and then there's also the flip side of the people who are just trying to work and trying to do their thing. So I think if we're having more millionaires being made than ever before, what that does is it creates an imbalance, and you're either what happens is you either become a millionaire or you don't, and that's the unfortunate kind of side effect, right? Um, so I think that's just kind of what's happening as we go further into like automation. Um, entertainment might be the only thing, right? Like it's one of those things where it's like I don't know, like this is going down a little bit of a rabbit hole, but it's one of those things where it's like if we could have all of our jobs automated and essentially end up in a utopia where people don't have to work.
You're thinking the same thing I'm thinking right now, so this is weird. We're just an echo chamber. Yeah.
Entertainment is everything because people always want to be entertained. They'll be want to be entertained even more when they don't have to go to work for 40 hours a week, right?
There's a song you need to listen to. It's called "Total Entertainment Forever" by John Misty. It's
Yeah.
not a new song. It's probably, Jesus, 10 years old now, right?
Uh,
But it's just the idea of us getting to the fact where, yeah, we will have no use but to entertain ourselves at some point in the future on either a high level or a
yeah.
low level of putting a VR headset on to escape reality, right?
Well, if you look
Uh,
at if you look at say something like Star Trek, right?
yeah,
They've invented jobs essentially, which are we're space explorers, right? So, but if
yeah,
we can get to a point where we're not space explorers, but we are at the level of technology where Star Trek is, where food is free, like you can just replicate food and eat food. You're pretty much always going to have shelter. A lot of people get scared by that because that's essentially communism, right? Like that is communism. If
right.
we can get to a point where machines are doing all of our jobs, or computers are doing all our jobs, and we essentially don't have to go to work anymore, um, that's communism. But it's also a utopia, and I'm not against that idea. Like if we can create a world where you and I can literally spend every waking moment with our friends and family and just enjoy the time that we get to be alive and have fun
Mm,
all day every day. That is a great plan. Not having to go to work is an awesome idea. The
sure.
the issue I have with it is that the people who are in power don't wanna share power. And then what we end up having is wealthy and powerful people who they are like, "Hey, it's okay for us to continue to do whatever we want, whenever we want, have all the power, have all the fun, have all the luxury, blah, blah, blah,
Mm,
but not you." So then what happens is that people end up suffering. There's a long term, like people are poor, people lose their houses, people whatever, like jobs get cut, blah, 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 further down the line, right? I'm not saying this is happening tomorrow, but it could happen 25 years from now, right?
yeah,
And it's one of those things where it's like we need to regulate stuff. And we need to like I'm a capitalistic socialist, right? I think that people should be able to make money. They should be able to be business owners and do all that stuff. But at the same time, we need to make sure we're taking care of people. So as the the cream goes to the top, and people are rising up, um, and we're eliminating jobs,
right.
we need to make sure we're taking care of other people. And yeah, sure. I hope someday, 100 years from now, none of us have to actually go to work. I do. I hope that. I hope none of us have to go to work. I hope we can spend, I don't know how many hours are in a week because I forget right now, but I hope we can spend all of our waking hours entertaining ourselves, spending times with our family and friends.
Mm.
And robots can do our jobs and entertain us, and we may have to just check in once in a while, kind of thing, right? That'd be great.
That's a beautiful vision. Yeah,
Yeah.
there seems like a forever obsession with scarcity that will always be the problem, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if we could evolve that out of society, it would be just as valuable as evolving hate out of society and everything else. Because that luxury, and I'll give you a really good example. It's like even right now, it's like I'm I mean, I'm a big, like, kind of barbecue culinary experience guy, as you are. You're
Yeah.
big in culinary experiences as well, and I've yet to have, like, an A5 Wagyu steak, right? And I
Really?
know no, I haven't had one yet,
Oh,
and, I mean,
buddy.
that was sure, yeah, and I mean, you've been there, and, it's one of those things that is on my list, right? But it's like, when the time is right I mean, I know I could do it. I could do it tomorrow. It's not like I couldn't it's not like I can't
No,
make
no,
that
no, yeah,
happen,
yeah.
right? But it has to happen in like the organic right way where it was meant to happen for me to be cool. So it's like a weird thing about like the way I like to experience things. But
Dude, here's what we need to do. I think
just yeah, okay, go ahead. What?
we have a goal this year. AP takes Matt and Mike to the cut.
Sure. Okay, that'd be cool. But I mean at the same time, I think the thing is more for me, it's almost like, this this privilege of scarcity that we all attain for. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, it's almost kind of a lossless fruit because if you know how to make a steak really well, and again, no, to put in proper context, I haven't had an A5 Wagyu, so I don't know this for certain.
Yeah.
But I could probably find a cut off that fucking cow. That if I prepared it correctly and took my time with it, I could get to so close to a euphoric experience by paying a fraction of the cost to what's essentially a fatty marbled meat that A or B wouldn't really make the difference, right? I understand the viscosity of A5 Wagyu because I've watched tons of videos on it and how it's an easy melt
Yeah.
fat, right? Beef. So it's like all this stuff though, we obsess towards the scarcity, and once we kind of hit that milestone, once I have that A5 Wagyu, it might be a satisfying moment, or maybe I won't even like it, but then I'm
You
gonna
may
just wonder
not.
but the shitty part about it is then I'm just wondering what's next, right?
Yeah,
It's like
that's true. That's
it
true.
like goes back to like that big TV that you planned for down in your basement. And I did that. Now it's like, it's crazy for me to tell you this, but I'm looking at a bigger TV.
Oh, jeez.
Right? And you'd be like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, but the thing is, it's like, I'm just like, it's like, I need a TV that just blinds me, like completely. Like, I don't want to see anymore. Right? I mean, I don't know what I want at this point. It's just like
Yeah.
we do this, and when we're successful and we hit things, we never stop hitting them. So it's like I'm focusing this year a lot on being extremely satisfied for all the things that I have. Like I've freaking awesome family life, and I have a house. Jeepers, so blessed, right?
Yeah.
And hashtag blessed and but at the thanks and but at the same time I'm still in the conquest for scarcity, and I have to find a way to kill that, but at the same time I still want to experience these fun things. So finding a way to make more of those things accessible to more people, I think that's a real key to generating wealth. and
Yeah.
while we and while we're all sitting here obsessed with the scarcity of bullshit, I mean, the happiest moment for so many people was back in like the early 2000s, if I can make a callback.
Yeah.
And this is when you and I were, just getting out of high school. And if you look back into those moments, Matt, man, like we had this weird like moment where we were all suddenly able to acquire almost a version of everything,
Yeah.
right? You might not have caviar, but you'd have a replica caviar that was pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
Or you might not have like a beautiful in-ground pool, but you would be able to get an inflatable pool or a comparable pool that was standing up by plastic in your backyard. And all of a sudden, like we started to create this universe where everybody could enjoy a piece of that, like and to the point where you weren't concerned so much if it was perfect. You were just happy that you had it. You had something, right? So obtaining for that, I think over everything should be the primary goal for humans, and almost like making scarce like that scarcity, that conquest for the A5 steak, almost like uncool and uncouth. Because no, now you can just buy it. That's just fat meat, right? I'm so excited for it, right? Chew on some pork back, you dumb bastard, right?
No.
Yeah, I know you're saying I know, but like this is the thing. Your brain
Yeah.
is like so deeply programmed to know that's not exquisite enough. You need to have the whole experience. And I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
It's
But
just
at the
no, but
same
the thing
time,
is like it's not about having the whole experience. It's literally different. So it's like I love pork belly.
right.
Like a nicely perfect, like perfected pork belly is fucking awesome, dude.
Mhm.
Um, the thing about Wagyu, Kobe beef, whatever you want to call it, whatever, right?
Yeah,
It is it it is a different thing. So it's true though, like someone who has it might not like it, right? Like it's true because
yeah.
if you like a really like if you like I don't know if you've ever had horse.
What's your favorite like home steak if you're just buying a cheap ass steak for the house?
That's the thing. Like if I'm buying, I mean, New York strips are obviously pretty good. Like picanha is a really good like kind of cut. I like to
Okay,
do
we're
that,
the
right?
same then. Yeah, yeah, both
Yeah,
those are great. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So, but that being
Hey, Do you
said,
do you like ribeyes at home? Because I don't go crazy for ribeyes at home. They're okay.
no, and you know what? And honestly, this is my hot take: T-bone steaks overrated,
Yeah.
way overrated. Like
It,
no,
I'd rather have
like
a sirloin strip. I 100%.
easily, easily. Like T-bone steaks, the people you're paying for the bone. I understand it can be sometimes more like dark, like a darker, tender meat and everything, but it's just like, you know what? I'm not paying for bone. I want to pay for meat.
Yeah.
So so the only thing is like if you like a really really lean, like muscular kind of like steak, maybe you won't like Wagyu, right? Like you might
Mm.
not like that Kobe beef and everything. I mean, I kind of like a little bit of everything.
I
Like
know I love it. I know I love it, but
I've had horse, right? Like I don't know if you've ever had horse before, but I've had horse meat,
no.
and it is a very lean meat. There is like no fat, right?
Yeah.
And I really, really, like I actually really enjoy it. I think it's actually pretty good. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty experimental with a lot of my meats. I've had a lot of animals under the sun, kind of thing, right? I will say though, I've been to the cut 3 times. I've had the Wagyu twice that I was there. And it is do I think it's overpriced? Yes. I do think it's overpriced. I don't I'm good if I never have it again kind of thing, right? Like I would like to have it again, but if I
What are
never
they
have it again,
what are they charge for Wagyu at the cut?
oh dude, for a 10-ounce steak, they're charging
200
like
bucks?
200 bucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'd rather buy the box and just make it myself at home, right? Like, because I mean, I just feel like,
You know what though? Like I make a pretty good steak too, but these are
yeah,
professionally trained chefs. You're not making it as good as they are.
yeah, that's probably true.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? Like I make a decent steak, but I'm telling you, you you could not have teeth and eat this steak. It's that tender. It just melts in your mouth. It's amazing. And I really honestly think that like at some point in time this year, you and me, AP takes us out and we go to the cut and we get our steak and we get a little lobster risotto on the side because that's good too.
Sounds fun to me.
I let's do it, man. Like what do we do this for? We do this to, you know, have fun and kind of enjoy life, right?
Yeah. How's your phone doing for battery?
Oh, my phone's fine because I had it charged up until like the hour
I
mark.
have mine charging as we're going. That's the only reason I asked you. Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I had
yeah.
mine. I had mine charging. Yeah, as we were going.
I like the YouTube setup. Maybe it's just because I'm having more and more beer, but I feel like I could do this for hours.
Dude, I'm on. I got beers into me. I got like I got the whiskey. I've moved on to this.
Oh dear
So
God. We should
and
keep going. I mean, this is a one-time thing. We might not do a St. Patrick's Day special for like this for a while, so
maybe
we'll keep
not.
going.
I had drinks while I was making supper too. So I mean, like I'm pretty good.
Like, who would listen to this far in? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know. I think we're having a good conversation. We got like a couple people listening right now. So I mean, that's
We,
cool.
we've lost
People
some people,
listening.
but
Anyone
yeah.
listening right now, I see there's few people up there. Make a comment about anything, whatever. Just tell us whatever you want. I
Ask
can
us
do
a
it.
question, or yeah, or if you're of age, have a pint with us and let us know what you're having. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
St. Patrick's Day. That's what we're trying to do. We couldn't get out tonight, so we're just doing it from home. So
Exactly. Yeah. No,
yeah.
exactly. All right. I got a hot take for you.
All right, cool.
So, leftovers sometimes are better than the original meal.
Oh, absolutely. Depending on what it is. Smoked meat, for instance, always better the next day.
Yeah.
I like smoking beef, and I've done everything. I've done briskets. I've done all the things you could think of. I've smoked. I've smoked. So
Okay. Yeah.
almost all smoked meats are better the next day. Chilies are better the next day.
Oh my God. Chili
Dude,
is easily better after you let it like congeal and sit.
anything you let kind of yeah, curries can be better the next day.
Yeah.
Because the spice is just the temperature's just coming down, and you're starving. You eat that shit when it's just excuse me, when it's just below piping hot, right? So the flavors aren't even fully getting absorbed because they haven't all done whatever and matured yet. I mean, it's like I like making chicken fried rice. Like it's
Yeah.
just something I love making, and I like adding a bunch of extra protein to it to make it healthy here. But we do that, and I mean, you can't do it with fresh rice. It sucks with fresh rice. It's the saddest shit ever. But if
Yeah.
you take that rice, if you're making rice and you cook extra rice and you let it sit in the fridge, it's almost just like magic. When you refry that rice the next day and incorporate it into your meal, it's like 1,000 times better. It's the way that the starches kind of build and stuff in
Yep.
the rice. I mean, that being said, I hate bullshit leftovers. Like, it's not gonna get better if you didn't like it the first day.
Oh, okay. Fair. Okay. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So, it's almost like sometimes there's, like, meals you eat because 'cause you're like, "Okay, yeah, this is super healthy, I have to eat it, yeah, blah, blah, blah." If it sucks day 1, it's gonna suck day 2. And,
Also, equally though, there's some things that are really great the first day and that will suck the next day. Like
yes.
any salad, any salad is going to be terrible the next day.
Any salad, anything that incorporates, like, bread. I one thing I'm really not great with is, like, sandwiches, bro, like, sandwiches with, like, a bunch of because sandwiches have moisture.
Yeah.
I like my bread to be toasted most of the time, so it's like, I
Fair.
just like, when I made the roast beef sandwiches for night, like,
Yeah.
tonight I made roast beef sandwiches for Andrea and I, and they're not, like, super gourmet or anything, but it's just, like, the kids were hungry, so, Gracie's having a sleepover, so they got a frozen pizza, that's what they wanted, so they had that. They ate it, and then I threw our sandwiches on the pizza stone after to kinda like, make that bread nice and hard, let the meat sear a little, throw some cheese on it, melt the cheese on both
Yep.
sides of the bread. Anyways, so you get a beautiful sandwich then when you add your lettuce and tomatoes and all that good times. Like, so in the moment, if you can eat that sandwich in 20, 30 minutes, it's the best sandwich of your entire life. Like, you're like, Why would I go anywhere? Like, why would I buy a sandwich anywhere else? This is the best sandwich ever." But if I wrap that sandwich in whatever and try to eat it the next day,
Yeah.
it's a soggy, sad mess, right?
So, are you someone who like doesn't like soggy bread?
No, soggy bread to me is disgusting.
No. Okay. So I like soggy bread.
Ugh.
Like my favorite soup, My favorite soup, the best
Yeah,
soup,
yeah.
the goat of soup is French onion soup to me.
Mm, French onion soup's not soggy bread, dog.
It
It's
is
different.
soggy bread. It literally is soggy bread.
Well, soggy bread, but it's soggy bread when it was made. Like you're taking what, like a good French onion soup is like the freshest, this fucking stale bread, essentially, right? Like it's the bread you're going to throw away tomorrow. You see that dry ass bread, you throw it in, it gets a little bit of life with the beef stock and all that shit, and the onion, and then you're eating it and adjusting it, and it's almost like it's inflated with flavor, right?
See, listen, like Aunt Sophie, like my wife does not like French onion soup
I
because
love French onion soup,
she doesn't like soggy bread. And me,
but
like when I eat soup, when I eat soup,
yeah,
I will eat like 3 slices of bread with soup because I need to like dip it in there, get it all soggy, and eat it.
the
I
difference,
love
dude, is
soggy
there's
bread.
a huge difference between soggy bread and damp ass bread. I think is what you're thinking. Is I don't like swamp bread. French
Oh,
onion soup
I
is
love it.
great. But like, you want to give me a sandwich that was made yesterday with the lettuce and the pickles and the tomato and the meat and the cheese, and now it's yesterday's fucking sandwich, and I'm eating it today. To me, that's like, ugh. To make I need that sandwich to be made like right now. Eat it, or I cannot enjoy that sandwich. Sandwiches to me are off limits if they're not made fresh.
I like those things. There's a sandwich place, like a deli, whatever, that I follow in New Jersey that I'm like, yeah, these guys are awesome.
Yeah.
But at this like I can go from like Wagyu, like this is how my range is. I can go from Wagyu fine dining and love that experience and like crave it to like fucking gas station sushi. I don't care, right? That's my range. I'll go to like Sobeys and I'll buy the this was made yesterday, so it's $1 off sandwich, and I'll eat that and I'll be like, "Yep, that was great. All those juices are now mixed together and they're friggin' great." And I'll love it. I'll
Gross.
enjoy it. But
Gross.
I know I love it. Love it.
I like my shit in lanes, man.
Fair enough. I
Tomato
mean,
can't be crossing over into that bread lane. Lettuce
to a
is
degree,
amazing if it stays
I,
in its own lane.
I agree. I mean, I get it too. Like, if I'm expecting fine dining, then my mind is set on fine dining. But
Yeah.
if I'm buying like a chicken wrap at Sobeys the next day for $1 off or whatever, I know what I'm getting.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get those sandwiches too. It's not like I don't get them. And when I get them, I mean, I just know what they are, and I'm just like, okay, this is a drill through sandwich. This is you need your
Yeah.
you need to survive sandwich, and you have to get about your work day. So like when you're golfing, you get one of those like friggin' golf sandwiches and saran
Right.
wrap. It's like
Exactly.
you
Yes.
pour through that thing. You're like, I'm starving. This is great, right? Who cares? But
Yeah.
but yeah, the experience of biting through a fresh sandwich, man, you can't beat that. A fresh sandwich is as
I'm
good
not
as a
arguing with
steak.
that. I'm not
Yeah,
arguing with that. I love a good
yeah,
sandwich. I am not
yeah.
arguing with that. I would make everything into a sandwich. Sandwiches are fucking awesome.
Mhm.
But I, I'm
Shout out
not.
to Mark's dad. That's where said sandwiches are awesome. Because remember, Mark's dad. I know Mark will never listen to this, but my gosh, his dad was about making a sandwich about everything, wasn't he? Back in his
Oh, he
day.
used to make spaghetti into sandwiches,
Oh
right?
man,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll have to send this. We'll make this a clip and we'll send it to Mark. But like, shout out to Grampy Yee, who would make spaghetti like with spaghetti sauce into sandwiches, and that was his thing, right? So yeah, and you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to say I won't do it because when I was, younger and I was sitting home and I was eating like cans of Chef Boyardee ravioli,
Mhm.
I would throw those in a slice of bread too and wrap them up like and have like a bread taco with raviolis in it. Of course.
Hey, we got a guy from Dublin here.
What Dublin?
Sevy. Cheers to
Dublin.
you, Sevy. Happy St. Patrick's Day, brother.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
So I'm from
Drink.
Irish descent, and Matt, his ancestors uh were all Germans. Yeah.
No, they weren't all Germans. Dude,
Yeah.
look at this. I look at this, Dublin. Dublin. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. I got the clattering. My grandfather.
He's got a clattering. Actually, that's pretty solid.
That was
You
it
can't
was
lie about
made in
that.
Ireland. It was my
Yeah.
grandfather's ring. It was his wedding band. When he died, I got it. It is my wedding band. I'm Irish too. I'm also German, but Irish too.
Alex and Sevi, yeah, we're doing this show from Canada, but it's for Dublin. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's for
Yes.
Ireland. We're here to celebrate you guys drinking from home. I want to keep it going. This is like a telethon where we just don't have a numbers board behind
Love
us.
love from Dublin. That's awesome. So listen, love it. The cloud of respect. Hey, I also call it Derry. I don't call it London Derry too. Sláinte.
So I have a movie idea because I got a lot of dumb ideas, Matt. This is one of
Yeah,
them that I'm working on, and I'm working on this. Like I actually have 3 pages written. Okay,
there
of
you
a
go.
of probably 120-page script. But the idea of it is, I learned that my whole family to Tobin's, we were Irish descendants from Ireland, and they were potato farmers who left during the potato famine, and they moved to Newfoundland. And I thought
Yeah.
that's the funniest freaking thing because there's no way you could grow a potato in Newfoundland. And
No.
the irony of taking that crazy enduring trip across the Atlantic Ocean, arriving in Newfoundland so you could not grow potatoes there either is funny as shit, right? It's kind of an ironically funny thing. Um,
There look. He
oh,
says no such place as London Derry. It's just Derry.
that's right. Who said that? Me or you?
That's Alex right there on the
Oh,
in the
right on.
chat.
Oh, okay.
I was in Derry,
Yeah,
and I was in a pub in Derry,
yeah.
and I was actually it was in this really it was a really cool spot. Derry's a beautiful town, but there was this big window, and there was actually like legit bullet holes in there because of the troubles and stuff. I wasn't there during the troubles. I mean, I was
This
there
is Northern
much later.
Ireland.
So Derry is right on the line, right?
Okay.
It's right on the line of Northern Ireland and the Republic. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's so I when I was over there, I spent a whole month in Ireland. Uh, I was there. I was in Dublin. I was in Belfast. I was in Derry. I was in Portstewart. I was over in Donegal. The beaches in Donegal were absolutely beautiful. Like highly, highly recommend visiting Donegal. Top 10, one of the best pictures I've ever taken in my life was a this really cool church, like all white church in the background was like rolling green hills in Donegal. Like so the best. Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Well, you
You
stampeded on my story. I didn't even get like a second sentence in there, man. Like, come on.
well, like, we had someone from Ireland tune in. Your story gets the boot.
Well,
Yeah.
Alex, thanks for ruining my story, man. Alex, you want to keep hearing about the screenplay or no?
Yeah, go, 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 go.
Donegal is beautiful. He's behind us. I wonder how long it takes for this podcast to get over Ireland. Maybe it's 6 minutes or something. We'll just wait to see if Alex says anything else.
You can tell more of your story if you want. You
No,
you were just you were just in Ireland last year, bud.
let's wait. Let's wait for Alex. Alex, do you want to hear about the screenplay?
Probably not.
Apologies, my friend. It must take a minute for the text to get through, eh?
Maybe it does. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, all good. Anyways, no disrespect, Alex. We're just having fun with you. But anyway, so we thought it would be fun to make a movie about like 3 siblings that would just grew up in Newfoundland and had to figure out, post potato famine of how to make a buck. Right when they went to Newfoundland, realized they still couldn't grow potatoes. So I'm working on this right now, and it's just because if you go to Newfoundland, dialect in Newfoundland is so close to Ireland,
Yeah.
like it's insane, and it's everywhere you go, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm visiting the Africa of Newfoundland. If that makes sense. It's like whoa shit, we all came from there, and it's so evident when you cross over and you meet people, and there's like so many similar expressions and Newfoundland expressions and Newfoundland heritage and
Yeah.
everything. Really cool. Anyways, yeah, All fun. I was just having oh yeah, Alex, man. Thanks for writing us and keep writing along, man. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my friend, and
Yeah,
have a pint with us if you can. And you want another question or what?
fire away. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Agree or disagree? Nostalgia is carrying 90% of today's music culture.
Nostalgia is carrying.
Mm,
Okay, nostalgia is something I feel hugely. It is one of my more dominant feelings. Um, I don't know if it's carrying music today. Maybe
yeah.
I don't listen to music as much today. Like there's a few people that creep in, few musicians that creep in. Um, I'm an Ed Sheeran fan. I am a big fan of Louis Capaldi, which are both people who are not from Canada. They're from the UK, kind of that area kind of thing. Ed Sheeran is from the UK, but has some Irish. I think it was grandmother who was Irish. Um, so I mean, those are two people that I would say that are from today's music that I'm a huge fan of. I listen to their music quite thoroughly. Um, so I don't listen to a lot of today's music. It gets introduced to me because my wife does or my kid does, but I don't know. If the music was made from 2005 and back to like 1960, that's probably what I'm listening to in the car.
Right. So you're basically saying you're not listening to anything past 2005?
Not on the regular. Like I will
Wow.
listen. I'll listen to some things. I mean, like I said, obviously some things creep through, right? But if I get the like absolute control of the Spotify account while we're driving in the car,
Yeah.
I'm gonna type in 90s playlist, and that's what you're gonna get from me. Like 9 times out of 10.
Okay. So yeah, you've been out of the game for a minute.
I would argue that 1993 was the greatest year in music.
1993.
Yep, 1993. You could potentially argue 1994, but I think 1993 is the GOAT year of music. 1994 might be number 2, but I would rival almost any year of the 1990s against any other year of any other decade.
Okay. Switching gears. Favorite movie of 2025?
Favorite movie of 2025?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd have to go back and like really think about that though. I don't know if I've watched as many movies as I probably should have. Uh, I'd have to see what movies came out. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like TV shows, I'm a little bit more into that because we're watching a lot of TV shows. We have a kid, so going to the movies doesn't quite work. So it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we limit screen time with our 4-year-old, so it's not we would not like we take him to a lot of movies and stuff like that. So TV shows are more our thing. The TV doesn't go on in our house until after 8 o'clock. So it is what it is there. TV shows though, like there's some great TV shows out there. We're watching Paradise right now. Like can't wait every
Paradise. I'm right up. We're watching Paradise too.
oh, Paradise is the greatest. It's so
No,
good.
we haven't seen Monday's episode yet. The one that came out yesterday.
We watched it already. We watched it on Monday. Like
Oh, really?
we
Okay.
we make a point on Monday to make sure we're watching that show.
What a great show, though, eh? Well written. I
So good.
mean, I mean, the writing in that show to me is like that's TV writing that blows my mind. Like
Yeah.
to me, it's like, how the fuck did you think of that? Like I'm
Every
watching it, and my like when the I mean, we shouldn't give away any spoilers,
No, let's not give
but
away any spoilers. I'm just
respectfully, but like there's moments in that where I'm just completely unexpecting what's going to happen and then the perseverance through that moment to me is
Yeah.
equally as interesting, disturbing, call it what you call it, but it's just like, "Oh my god," like, I wasn't seeing that happening, and, they've done such a master class of pulling through each one of those moments. And now, I mean, I'll say this. I mean, if you know, you know. So I won't. This won't ruin it for anybody. But if you known about Sinatra in the first season,
Yeah.
seeing the way she is in the second season is really kind of cool and interesting to see this dimension in her character,
Yeah.
right?
Oh
To
no, yeah.
see this, to see the nuance of this person too also had a vision, right?
Yeah.
And, I guess that's all I'll say without ruining the show, but it's like, you know, those types of things aren't typically done very well in shows where it's like, usually good is good and bad is bad, right? But you
Yeah.
usually don't see the hero story pay out in the second chapter of something, which I think is such a cool way to go, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So kudos to the rain department of that friggin' show because I think it's amazing and it's simultaneously fun and like remember we talked about earlier about blockbuster movies feeling like shows like that show feels like I watch a blockbuster movie every week.
Every week. Every
Yeah.
week.
Every week. Like he gives us so much. Like Andrew and I, we watched one of them Friday night, and I was just like, "No, let's just watch the next one like another day," because like that was
Yeah.
enough for me. Like I got enough to think about, and I want to like relax and enjoy for a few days before I see the next episode. So that's an enduring compliment, right? Like in the binge watching world that we're in, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. There's so much packed in here.
Have you entertained, like, have you started watching The Pit?
We watched the very first episode of The Pit. I thought it was awesome.
Well, what I was curious what Andrea thinks, because Andrea's a nurse, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So she thought it was awesome. I
okay.
guess was pretty much the most honest endorsement, and nothing bad to say about it at all, other than the fact that we just, we're raising a teenager that we hang out with a lot, and we don't get a lot of time to watch shows by ourselves, so we select and choose very carefully. But that one's on our list, right? So we're gonna keep going on that one. Yeah.
The only negative thing that I would say so far, and like this is not it's because apparently I'm not in far enough, because I had this conversation with someone else who had been in the healthcare industry before.
Yeah.
Um I was 3 episodes in, and I said the acting is good, the writing and everything, the depiction of what it looks like to operate in a ER facility seems accurate.
Yeah.
It seems good.
Yeah.
My only issue with the only negative I would say about the show so far is I don't know if that is enough for me to keep, because I know they have a season 2. I don't know if that's enough to keep my attention for beyond a first season. I think I could watch that and go, "Great, that seemed realistic. Great that you highlighted those things. I think we're done here." But I'm told that, because I've only watched episode 3 up to episode 3. I'm told that season 4 character development starts to happen, because so far I've not felt that. And it's not a knock, because I think the acting and writing and all that and accuracy is really good.
Right.
It's just when you watch a TV show, you expect character development and a story. Not, I don't want to experience someone's everyday life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Uh, Again, I can't really give you an honest compass on it because we never watched anything else other than the first episode. I thought the first episode was a masterclass. It was a really good pilot.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. I agree.
and had me wanting to watch more. And so I can't say there's any discredit to the reason why I didn't watch more, other than the fact we just hit a bump and we just decided to watch something else, and that's life, right? You sometimes you just don't. you don't follow on the show even if you loved it, and maybe we'll pick that one up again. I give you a more honest answer, but
And I don't normally like medical shows. The only medical show I've ever really thoroughly enjoyed that I've watched from beginning to end was House.
oh yeah, and I've never watched House, not an episode of it.
Oh, really?
No,
Oh, buddy, you're missing out.
yeah, yeah.
House is top notch.
I mean, I've seen moments of the actor that plays House, and I like the actor a lot. So
I think
could be good.
I think I'm envious of House. I think that's what it is. But in a healthy way. Like it's a respect where it's a respectful envy because House he's such an expert in his field. He's the smartest guy in every room, and people need him. They need him because he knows how to fix. Like he is the top in the medical world where he can figure out what other people can't figure out.
Right.
So because of that, he can just truly be himself. If he feels like being an asshole, he can be an asshole. If he doesn't feel like being an asshole, he doesn't. He can truly, truly, wholly be whatever he feels like that day because nothing can affect him because other people need him more than he needs other people. So it's like there is some cool freedom that comes with the fact that it's like, you know what? If I feel like being a dick today, I can be a dick because I have all the power. You need me more than I need you. And there's something really cool about that concept.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. If you want to be cured from the disease that no one else knows, you got to put up with how much of a dick Dr. House is. You have to, or you don't live, right? It's
True.
such a cool, interesting concept that they came up with that is I don't feel has been replicated in TV history.
It probably won't because now AI could replicate those.
Maybe you're right.
Instantaneously, yeah. Or within 10 years, right? House would have been just a maniac.
But like imagine that you could be in a position where like and I'm not saying like I'm envious because I want to be a dick to people because I don't. But imagine that you can be in a position where it's like throughout all of life, you are so good at what you do that everyone needs you more than you need them. That's a cool position to be in.
Have you seen in 2025 the movie Civil War?
The only Civil War I watched was Captain America versus Iron Man.
Okay, no, never mind. Have you seen the show Shogun?
Mm-mm.
That's a good one. To watch
Yeah,
that. I'm just trying to find some other ones here. I'll try not to find things I know you obviously didn't see.
we have two people now, 2 hours in, listening to our podcast right now, tuning in on live. And anyone who's
Yeah.
listening right now, write something. Tell us
Yeah.
something. There must be
Uh,
something.
a favorite show or a favorite movie of 2025 is what we're just talking about right now. We just want to know what it is we've missed. I missed most of the Oscars this year. It came out Sunday. They were
Yeah, I didn't
running
watch
the
it.
Oscars. I watched his monologue, which is great as always. Conan O'Brien to me is hilarious. He is one of the best.
Go.
And
He's goat status for sure. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and but you know the thing was is Andrew and I we tried to watch a couple of the movies this year for the Oscars, but we had troubles with the streaming service, so we weren't able to watch. That was it. Like, you know, we try to watch like 2 or 3 nights in a row. We try to watch a few of the Oscar movie noms, and we're just like, shit ain't working. Crave, if you're listening, fix your service, please. was totally a
What
Crave problem.
what was wrong with your Crave? What was going on? We were watching
It was
Crave, like,
it was choppy as shit, and other
oh,
streaming services weren't. I don't know what the problem was, and maybe it was the device we were using,
huh.
right? Because they seem to work better on my downstairs TV than my upstairs TV, but we were trying to watch it on the upstairs TV for whatever reason, and it was just really choppy, right?
Oh, Alex is back. Look at
Do
that.
people still watch the Oscars? Agree that Conan is funny as AF.
Okay,
100%, Alex. Yeah.
Alex, I used to watch a lot of Oscars. I was very much into it. My wife and I used to bet on who could get the most predictions right. But Alex, our local, like, our now, like, invested Irish guy, it was hilarious. Conan apparently is like more Irish than Irish, apparently.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He went and did like a whatever ancestry, whatever, and he's like,
Yeah.
most people get like watered down Irish. It's like, oh, you're like 37% Irish, or whatever. Apparently, Conan O'Brien was like 100% Irish, which is like basically means you have to be like inbred, kind of thing. Ricky Gervais is really funny. I agree. Yeah, Ricky Gervais is good. That guy will forever be goaded for the what's it called? The Golden Globes. He's goaded for that. You right there, Tobin? Can't hear you, dude. You left the app, didn't you? You left the app. I guess we're gonna have to call this to an end because Tobin left the app, even though we know he shouldn't have. It is what it is. Cheers, everybody. Oh, look at that. Alex is still here. I'm still here. This is still working. He's frozen in time. Alex, probably have to jump off. Cheers, brother. Uh, really appreciate you tuning in. Uh, fellow Irishman, obviously from a long time ago, but still. And, let's go. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Getting Matt back. 1 second, guys. I think we had. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Hey.
I guess we're back.
Yeah, I guess we're back. Yeah. So, anyways, long story short, I don't know if this is all running on a simultaneous stream. It looks like it is because it's clocking up there at 112
Really?
minutes. Yeah. So it's a good
I
long
don't see it as
episode.
that. It shows 16 minutes or 16 seconds for me, but whatever.
So for us at least, I think when I download this, it's going to show the whole thing and the gap and all that. We'll be able to download it and clean it up a little bit. So Matt, I think this is a good time to call it a night.
Yeah.
Our friend Alex has said, "Cheers, my friend. Send a lucky charm.
I
Cheers to
was
you
still
too,
talking
Alex."
to him at that point in time, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the hell happened. So you
You
call it?
you left the app. That's what you did. Just admit it.
Oh, I did leave the app. Yeah, it stopped working, so I left it.
Yeah, it stopped working. What do you mean? No, you left it and then it stopped working.
Oh.
It was the same as when we were working. Remember we were setting things up before, and you were leaving the app, and then you were coming back, and there was no sound. You left the app, and then we had no sound. So you got to stay on the app in order for it to work. Anywho,
That's what it was. I had a bunch of texts, and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't an emergency, and then I think I killed the phone.
you did. That's 100% what happened. You should have set it up with something different. Yeah,
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
yeah. Happy St.
Cheers for
Patrick's.
cheers for the afternoon fight. I think it's a good time to retire.
100%.
All right, man. I'll see you
All
next
right.
week. All
See you
right.
next week. See
Okay.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.